Aren't they, Danish Flight and Saffron? Saffron's a lot smaller than Danish Flight, but I do think the ground will make quite a bit of difference here. Saffron Lord was a decent hurdler, and he's already proved his stamina over this distance, and that's important. Danish Flight hasn't, and he's got speed as well, this horse. He's a good jumper, and he enjoyed a smashing season over fences last term, and certainly winning 5 races for his new owner, John Holmes, must have been just what was the ticket when the late John Hughes bought this horse, or suggested him to the partnership of Josh Gifford and John Holmes. Well, he did finish behind Danish Flight in the Arkle and also at Nottingham, but I don't think there'll be very much between them this afternoon, if indeed there's anything. This fella may turn the tables, being the first run of the season. So there we are, Saffron Lord. Let's see how they bet.
There's just a whisker between them, but Danish Flight has the edge, 11 to 10 on, and Saffron Lord is 11 to 10 against. East Shore 14 to 1. That started, or it opened at 16s, and has come down to 14 to 1. The Luckpenny Man 33 to 1 and going out.
The Danish Flight walking away from us was very much on his toes. By golly, he does look well and just starting to sweat. He knows what he's here for. Well, he was one of the best 2-mile chasers, novice chasers last year, because that Arkle victory did really crown it for him. But after that, the horse that fell in the last in the Arkle, Jim thought, actually beat him at Liverpool, but that wasn't a disgrace. Of the others, keep your eye on East Shore. He's no mug, and this is his ground. Tim Forster thinks a lot of him, and the Luckpenny Man, well, he won 3 races last season, but certainly at 14 to 1, I wouldn't rule out East Shore of chasing these 2 home, because I know his trainer Tim Forster thinks a lot of him, and remember, he's just won the last race. Well, to take you through this 4-runner race, let's join Peter O'Sullivan.
Being called in. "16 fences once again in this leisure thinking sink chase. Nobody very anxious to make it, but East Shore jumps off in the lead from the Luckpenny Man. Saffron Lord and Danish Flight drop right out in the early stages. By Mark Dwyer, East Shore from the Luckpenny Man, and Saffron and Danish Flight. They take this long run to the first in the straight. East Shore from Saffron Lord has now gone second ahead of the Luckpenny Man and Danish Flight. The back marker of the quartet, Danish Flight, winner of 7 of his 21 races and £52,200. Saffron Lord, winner of 13 of his 30 races. They won 24 between them with their 66 races, this quartet. And East Shore jumped the second ahead of Saffron Lord. And the Luckpenny Man, they're going evens the field now. Evens the field. East Shore from Saffron Lord, the Luckpenny Man and Danish Flight. East Shore over the 4th from Saffron Lord and the Luckpenny Man and Danish Flight. Number 5, East Shore, and Carl Llewellyn, who won the previous race for his governor, Tim Forster. In the lead from Saffron Lord, the Luckpenny Man and Danish Flight. Coming to the water, East Shore from Saffron Lord, the Luckpenny Man and Danish Flight. Oh, just nodded a little at that one, Danish Flight. Just as though he got temporarily unsighted there. The sun very low on the water here at Newbury. Over the far side now, East Shore from Saffron Lord, the Luckpenny Man and Danish Flight, as they come to the 7th of the 16 fences in all. East Shore from Saffron Lord, the Luckpenny Man and Danish Flight, and now a ditch. East Shore, Saffron Lord, the Luckpenny Man, Danish Flight on the inside of the Luckpenny Man. East Shore, very bold at the ditch from Saffron Lord, Danish Flight, the Luckpenny Man. Coming to the 9th. East Shore from Saffron Lord and Danish Flight. Oh, mistake there by the Luckpenny man in fourth, but he's all right. Number 10, East Shore, taking him along still. Good gallop. Saffron Lord, Danish Flight, the Luckpenny man. Coming to the sixth from home now in this leisure thinking sink chase. East Shore from Saffron Lord and Danish Flight. Then the Luckpenny man. East Shore still. Saffron Lord. Danish Flight. And these three with a commanding advantage over the Luckpenny man. They're keen to lay Danish at the moment in the ring, going evens Danish, asking for odds about Saffron Lord, but Danish is going very well in third. East Shore still by 3 from Saffron Lord, by 2 from Danish. At the cross fence, 5 out, a beautiful jump by Danish, and East Shore's gone. Oh, he very nearly went. A brilliant recovery by Carl Llewellyn, but he's left it a 2-horse race with now Saffron Lord the leader from Danish Flight. A long way back after that brilliant recovery is Carl Llewellyn on East Shore, just being overtaken by the Luckpenny man as they come down now to the fourth last. Saffron Lord and Danish Flight still going very well within themselves, both these horses. They come to this plain one before the final ditch. Saffron Lord, Danish Flight. Saffron Lord on the far side, Danish Flight on the near side. This is the last ditch now. Mark Dwyer on the near side, Richard Rowe on the far side. Saffron Lord and Danish Flight at the final ditch. Saffron Lord and Danish Flight, and a little between them. Danish Flight just jumped to the front there. Coming down now to the second last. Danish Flight on the near side. Saffron Lord on the far side. Danish Flight lands in the lead from Saffron Lord. Coming down to the final fence now. Danish Flight on the near side with a half-length advantage over Saffron Lord on the far side. Close between them as they come down to the last now. Mark Dwyer on the near side. On the far side, Richard Rowe. Danish Flight on the near side. Saffron Lord on the far side. There's very little between them as they race into the closing stages. Danish Flight on the near side. Saffron Lord is fighting back. As they come to the line, it's going to be very close indeed. Danish Flight and Saffron Lord. They go by in a photo. They go by in a photo, Danish Flight and Saffron Lord. It's very close indeed. On finishing third will be the Luckpenny man, and fourth East Shore. Very, very close indeed. I wouldn't like to name this one. Danish Flight on the near side, but don't say he's broken down. Yes, he's very feeling, I'm afraid. Mark Dwyer.